my beloved child. Today I want to speak to you about the path of obedience. This is not always an easy road to walk, but it is one that leads to true fulfillment, peace, and the abundant life I have planned for you. Obedience is not about mere compliance with rules, but about aligning your heart with my will, trusting in my wisdom, and walking faithfully in the path I have laid before you. You see, I created you with a purpose. I fashioned every part of you with intention and love, and I have a perfect plan for your life. But in order to fully step into that plan, you must walk in obedience. When you listen to my voice, when you follow my guidance, you will find yourself on a path that leads to joy, peace, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. In Deuteronomy 5 verse 33, I said, "Walk in obedience to all that the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live and prosper and prolong your days in the land that you will possess. This is my promise to you." Obedience brings life. Obedience brings prosperity. Obedience leads you into the very best I have for you. But I know, my child, that sometimes it can feel difficult to walk in obedience. The world around you offers many distractions. Temptations pull at you from every side. There are voices that tell you to go your own way, to trust in your own understanding, and to pursue your own desires. Yet, I ask you to trust me above all of these voices. I ask you to believe that my way, though it may seem narrow or difficult at times, is the way that leads to life. Remember the story of Abraham, my faithful servant. I called him to leave his home, his family, and everything he knew, and to go to a land I would show him. I did not tell him exactly where he was going or what he would face, but he obeyed me. He trusted my word and followed my guidance. And because of his obedience, I made him the father of many nations. His obedience opened the door to my promise, not only for him but for generations to come. The same is true for you. When you walk in obedience, you are not only positioning yourself to receive my blessings, but you are also creating a legacy of faith that will impact those around you. Your obedience can change the course of your life and the lives of others. It is through your obedience that I can work in and through you to accomplish my purposes in the world. I want you to understand that walking in obedience is not about perfection. I know you are human. I know you will stumble at times. But what I ask of you is a heart that is willing, a heart that desires to follow me even when it is hard. I see your efforts. I see the battles you face, and I am with you in every step of your journey. My grace is sufficient for you, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you walk in obedience, you are not walking alone. I am with you, guiding your steps, providing for your needs, and giving you the strength to continue. In Isaiah 30 verse 21, I promised, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." That voice is my spirit, ever present, to lead you in the right direction. When you listen to that still small voice, you will find the wisdom and clarity you need to navigate life's challenges. One of the greatest examples of obedience is found in my son Jesus. He walked in perfect obedience to me, even to the point of laying down his life in the Garden of Gethsemane. When the weight of what was to come pressed heavily on him, he prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." This is the heart of obedience, a willingness to submit your will to mine, trusting that my plans are good and that I will bring you through whatever you face. Jesus' obedience opened the door to salvation for all humanity. His obedience brought redemption, healing, and restoration. This is the power of obedience. It opens the way for my blessings and my purposes to be fulfilled. And just as Jesus was strengthened by my Spirit to fulfill his calling, so too will I strengthen you to walk in the path I have set before you. As you walk in obedience, you will face challenges. There will be times when the road seems difficult, when you are tempted to turn back, or when you question whether my way is truly the best way. But I want to encourage you to stay the course. In James 1 verse 12 it is written, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. Your obedience is not in vain. Every step you take in faith, every decision you make to follow me even when it is hard is seen by me, and I will reward your faithfulness. You may not see the fruit of your obedience immediately, but know that I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your good. Trust in my timing and do not grow weary in doing good, for proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. I also want you to know that obedience brings freedom. The world often views obedience as restrictive, as though following my commands limits your life. But the opposite is true. When you walk in obedience, you are walking in freedom. The freedom that comes from living in alignment with your true purpose. My commands are not burdensome, they are life-giving. They are meant to protect you, to guide you, and to lead you into the abundant life I have promised. In John 14 verse 15 I said, "If you love me, keep my commands." Obedience is an expression of your love for me. It is a way of saying, Father, I trust you, I believe in your goodness, and I want to follow your path. And as you walk in obedience, you will grow deeper in your relationship with me. You will come to know my heart more fully, and you will experience my presence in ways you never have before. I want to remind you that obedience also requires patience. There will be times when you are asked to wait, when the answers or the breakthrough you seek do not come immediately. But even in the waiting, I ask you to trust me. I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made to you. Do not rush ahead of me, but walk in step with my Spirit, trusting that I am working all things together for your good. As you walk in obedience, I will open doors for you that no man can shut. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will provide for your needs, protect you from harm, and lead you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. But I ask that you trust me, trust my timing, trust my ways, and trust that I am always working for your good. My child, I see your heart, I see your desire to follow me even when it is hard, and I am so proud of you. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, providing for you, and strengthening you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are mine, and I have called you by name. So walk in obedience, my beloved. Walk in faith, knowing that I am with you. And as you do, you will experience the fullness of my love, my peace, and my blessings. Obedience is the key to unlocking the abundant life I have promised you. Trust me, follow me, and watch as I lead you into the greatness I have destined for you. Now let me pray for you, my beloved child. I pray for you, my beloved child, that you may have the strength to walk in obedience to my word. I pray that your heart remains open to my guidance, and that you hear my voice clearly, leading you in the right direction. I pray for wisdom to fill your mind so that you may make choices that honor me and bring you into alignment with my will for your life. I pray for courage to rise within you when the road becomes difficult, and for perseverance to sustain you in moments of trial. I pray that you will find peace in knowing that I am always with you, guiding and protecting you as you walk in the path of obedience. I pray that as you step out in faith, you will see the fruit of your obedience in every area of your life, that doors will open that no one can close, and that blessings will flow abundantly. I pray that your relationship with me will grow deeper as you trust in my guidance and follow my will for your life. I pray for peace to guard your heart and mind as you walk in step with my Spirit. May you know my love more fully, and may you experience my presence in ways that strengthen your faith and draw you closer to me. I am with you always, my beloved child, and I will never fail you.